Being on a big label gives you no power.
And you had a little bit of trouble, well, you didn't get picked up by the big labels, so you started...
Well, I actually wasn't trying to achieve getting picked up by a big label. Big labels, in my experience with my friends and family, are a big problem. A lot of times big labels will sign many people, and then they only work really hard on maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 acts, and the rest just get thrown away. So you give your heart and your whole self to making a record, and then it doesn't even come out.
Yeah.
So being on a big label gives you no power.
It comes out like 2 years later, and you've moved on, or it's not very fun.
Yeah.
So it's more like you could really keep in control of your own...
yeah, exactly. Which is kind of ironic, because with all the things we wanted to do, like the best thing would be to have a big label, to support us and be able to like hire an orchestra. But that's not what big labels do.
Yeah,
nowadays.
sadly, that's not how they spend their money.
They were supposed to do, but that's not what they do. So
yeah.
That's what we can
And do you have any plans yourself to expand the label and sign other bands that want to work?
Oh, you mean Frogstand?
Yeah.
Frogstand, we're just on in the U.S. And it's sort of like a collective. I mean, we don't own it at all.
Okay.
It was started with friends, and there's 3 artists on it. So yeah, they have signed other artists, Musée Mechanic and Josh Mies. They're amazing. But in Europe, Frogstand has nothing to do with Europe. In Europe, we're on Fargo Records, which is a big French label. It's a big French indie label. They have, I don't know, Leila Diane, I guess you've heard of her? No? I thought she was big here. Leila Diane?
No.
No.
Not in maybe in France. In France, yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh.
France is
Well,
like,
our distributor was just saying that
it's
she
left
does
of
really well
Belgium.
here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, say it again?
Leila
Leila,
Diane, it's
yeah.
like folk music.
No.
Huh.
Never heard of.
Okay.
France is left of
Might be.
Do you know
Belgium.
Chris Garneau?
Yeah, I know.
Do you know Andrew Bird?
yeah.
Andrew Bird was on Fargo for 6 records.
Okay.
Anyway, whatever.
Yeah. Anyway.
So, and then we have like a label in Japan, totally separate. So Frogstand is just USA.
Speaking of doing things in France,
Weird.
I saw you were doing. We're talking with a French director for doing a movie, and you were planning on doing it in end of March.
Yeah,
talk
it's
with
not
him
going to happen.
Not gonna happen.
No.
How does he hear that, and
Yeah,
what
how
are
do you
you
know that?
talking about?
I don't know where we're at it anymore.
Wait, a French
It
director?
was Bjorn and doing a film.
But how would he know that? And
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
And was it
Bjorn's not a French director.
Yeah, what is he?
He's
well,
like
maybe
a
it's a director
production
in
designer.
I don't know. Maybe does he live there?
But
Yeah.
there would be. But he only called us one day about that, so it was
yeah?
not on the internet. Maybe it's something else that we don't know about.
Maybe.
You said you wanted to be after your tour in March. You wanted to be a little longer staying in Europe
I
and
said
then talk about it with him.
Well, it's
And
not
you seem
done.
to know something about it. Then.
Yeah, I know more.
Yeah, I don't really know what.
No, but it's not gonna happen this time. There were some family dramas involved. So
Okay.
He's doing arrangements for other people after the tour.
yeah, I'm a mercenary.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I get paid to do stuff.
Good stuff. Okay. But is there any? Do you want to make other stuff, other things than the music, or like movies, or?
But
Yes,
the
okay.
movie was just like would be like a silly idea or something to make like some kind of video of concert, but in a different way. Not just a live concert on a video. Because really everybody does that.
It wouldn't be like a fictional movie.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
wanted to have a little
fiction.
story at the same
Okay.
time that leads to a concert or something.
Oh, like that.
And maybe, well, I don't know. So we didn't figure out yet.
I would like to do film scores for films.
For scores
For scores for films of
What
films.
kind of films?
Oh, Michel Gondry. I'd like to do Michel Gondry's next film.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you?
That's not gonna happen.
No.
I don't know.
Have you tried to contact him?
I don't know.
You never know.
We have friends that work for him, but
Well, there you go.
I'm sure he has his own musical path and ideas.